Back with Scotty Bowman. Scotty, you said you have some difficult decisions to make. I would imagine you have to be very, very close to really shaking this club up, because obviously you can't continue to play at this clip. There won't be anybody left in the building.
Well, I think you got to take everything into consideration. You know, we had 5 games that went into overtime. We picked up 2 points, I think, out of the, or 3 points in those games, and we lost. Unfortunately, with the position we're in, we lost 8 games by a goal early on, and that really shattered the confidence of the team. And I imagine now there's a lot of players that it's very difficult for them to just grasp the fact that, you know, we have to keep playing. In this league, you don't play 1 game a week. Sometimes you play 3 or 4 games, and we've got a pretty good handle on our Rochester situation. The team struggled a little bit. They had a tough schedule, but they won a big game tonight. They beat the first-place team 7-2. And most of the good players that we've been hoping that, you know, Doug Smith is a good example. He had a big game tonight. We think he's got his game. It took him about 3 or 4 weeks to get his game back. So that's one decision we'll have to make. You know, we were patient. We had teams calling around and wanting to make some moves. And the same right now, there are players in the league available. There's a lot of players available, but they're players that aren't helping the teams that they're with right now. And, you know, I don't say there won't be any major moves made, but, you know, you have to make sure. And we've got our people out watching these players that are available. And we won't make a fast decision, because we won't make a trade after a game or emotional type of trade. We'll try to analyze it, and I think we'll get some help. Sean Anderson went down to Rochester to play a little more. He played a great game tonight. I think we've got some ingredients here that we have to, but the major part of the problem, as you know, the top echelon of the club, to a man, really aren't performing as well as they can. You know, and I think that's one area where we're just, you know, we're sitting there saying, well, you know, we're into the game last night and we get a penalty shot. You know, we hit the crossbar. Dave Andrechuk, I mean, you know, you get to choose any player you want. It was one of those penalty shots where you know, and certainly Dave, I mean, the way he can put the puck in the net. The difference, though, the night before, Michel Goulet has a breakaway, he scores. Well, you have to, you know, I wouldn't say everything went on the penalty shot. Then we had another breakaway. Mike Foligno came down, and he went to his backhand, and the goalie didn't even have to make a very good save. So, you know, there's too many players like Tucker, Andrechuk, Foligno. I mean, you know,
here you see the breakaway or the penalty shot right here, Scott.
He really had him beat, and you know, the puck did go off the crossbar. But you know, our problem right now, Ed, is we're giving up about 4 goals a game.
There's a giveaway right there.
See, but we're giving up 4 goals against per game, and we're scoring 3. Now, it just about has to be the reverse, because basically, I mean, we'll take a fellow like Wolf Pema now. He's not worrying about his next goal. He's already got 13, and I think some of the ones that we know can score. I mean, we can't say that everybody can score, but certainly Tucker, Andrechuk, Foligno, between the 3 of them a year ago, we're probably looking at about 110 goals. And right now, I think we're probably hard stretched. I don't even think we've even got a goal a game from the 3 of them. And, you know, we can't expect other players to score goals. And I think they're pressing. I think they're getting their chances, but they're not putting them in. And, you know, if we can get the goals against down, if we could reverse those roles, and that wouldn't be that difficult with the goals against, because we had the 7 against Pittsburgh, and we had 7 against Vancouver and 6 against Quebec, all at home. And this is a tough part right now, because we're going to play some home games. I thought in the last stretch, like the 5 out of 7 at home, that we could maybe get fortunate and pick up 8 or 9 points. And you know, probably that game with Vancouver just shook everybody, because, you know, we certainly didn't expect to lose to Vancouver at home, and it takes a lot of the team.
Well, that runs us out of time, so hopefully, as you say, maybe Wednesday night in Hartford, the Sabres will get things squared away. We will be there for that game right here on TV2 at 7:30. We thank Scotty Bowman for being with us tonight. For West Goforth, Ed Kilgore, wishing all of you a pleasant good evening, and we'll see you next week right here on Sports Extra.